Welcome to the subject on water supply and wastewater engineering. I am VG. I am the coordinator of this particular subject. There are two other teachers in this particular subject. Dr. Win, who will be in charge of the assignments and also some of the tutorials. Dr. Johir, he'll be in charge of the laboratory segment. As you could see in that second dot point, this particular subject has 2 hours weekly, 2 sessions, so altogether 4 hours, 2 meetings of 2 hours, and each session will have a lecture little over 1 hour and a tutorial about 40 minutes. There will be also the computer laboratories and experimental laboratories to show the case studies. As can be seen in the last dot point, this particular subject will have many case studies. So whatever theory you learn, it will be taught, or the case studies also will be there to show the principles. Just for an example, the Nepean River, Hawkesbury Nepean River, it receives the water from the 3 sewage treatment plants, 3 large sewage treatment plants, namely Quakershill, Penrith and St. Mary's. After their treatment, they send the water to the advanced water reclamation plant or recycling plant, and after recycling, the water is going to the Nepean River. So that way there is a water reuse happening, which will be taught in this particular subject as well. Another example on a water reuse scheme which was functional from the Sydney Olympic time onwards. This particular plant uses dual membranes, namely microfiltration and reverse osmosis. I will be explaining the different membrane processes and their uses in the treatment plant. In Australia, there are many desalination plants of very large size, about 150,000 meter cube per day to about 400,000 meter cube per day. This supplies water to major cities in Perth, in Adelaide, in Queensland and Melbourne and so on. We will be also learning the water desalination technologies. There's another water measure is the stormwater harvesting. There are many stormwater harvesting practiced in Sydney, and I will also be teaching these topics. So in general, in this particular subject, you will be learning water pollution, the design of the potable or drinking water and sewage treatment processes. At the end of the subject, you will be knowing how to design the treatment processes. The third point is the design of sewerage network and the water reticulation network with the pumping stations and so on, which will have also the computer classes. Lastly, you will be learning the advanced technologies which are used in water and wastewater treatment, desalination and water reuse, and this will be followed with a number of case studies. So this particular subject will have many different sections: sewerage and water supply schemes, sewage treatment plants. We will be discussing the primary, biological and pollution treatment with the water reuse practices. You will also learn the design concepts of sewerage systems and water reticulation system with the computer classes. There will be also drinking water treatment will be taught with the examples in Sydney and other places in New South Wales. There will be many case studies will be dealt, namely the water reclamation plants, sewage treatment plants, large and small drinking water treatment plants, and so on. There will be also 2 laboratory sessions to explain how flocculation, sedimentation and filtration works in drinking water treatment plant, and how we could design these processes using the laboratory results. You will have all the lecture materials in the UTS online, and also all the PowerPoint slides that will be used in the classes will be put in the UTS online with the assignments and tutorials. There are 5 assessments in this particular subject. The first assessment is on the wastewater treatment. This is to test your knowledge on wastewater treatment and management. The second assessment is on the drinking water treatment. This is how to design the drinking water treatment processes. The third one is the laboratory exercise. There will be 2 laboratory exercises and you will have to submit 2 reports. Apart from these 3 assessments, you will have 2 examinations: midterm quiz, which will be based on the first 4 weeks of lecture materials, and then a final examination during the official exam weeks, and that will consist of the materials from week 5 to 11. Both the examination will be closed book examination. However, you will be provided with all the formula necessary, so you don't have to memorize any formula. Thank you and good luck.